Check out my sci-fi novel Last Flight to Trenzoa, my other books, and Jack's webcomic Shadows, all in the description. Thank you very much. Thank you, OBS, for not switching to the mic by default. Made me look like a damn fool again. DTI guys, it's me, Surgery Jamal. What is up? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we were here, we started off Phoenix's adventures as a lawyer as we defended Larry, and we also started defending Maya. This time, we have a bellboy to cross-examine, for we must see what testimony he is hiding. If any at all. For if we get it wrong, then it could spell disaster for us, and Maya could be declared guilty. Hey Zach, how you doing, mate? Okay. Just making sure, hopefully I've got everything sorted. and we can get to... Oh, 1 minute. Need to close that. Hide. Perfect. Alright. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir.
Miss May's room service.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
He is looking directly down her top. Like, he has no shame that he's staring right down at her chest.
I see. The defense may begin his cross-examination.
Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished.
I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations.
What exactly is it you do at the hotel?
Why, anything required of me, sir.
Someone is late? Yeah, sorry about that. I actually had to, prepare something. Just a small something. Had to make sure it was all ready for the... Ah! The Elgato did not like that. But had to make sure, you know, all of them were ready and appropriated. Had to do a few tweaks with like the text and the blue screen and stuff like that. But you know, I got them as good as I could. Big shout outs to System 509 for getting these little animations sorted. He did a superb job. But yeah, he got done last night. It was a bit last minute getting them ready, so that's why it took a little bit longer for me than normal to get the stream ready. But nevertheless, I'm very happy with how these turned out.
Anyway, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally.
Are you always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received...
Also, of course, he'd look at them titties.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May.
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone?
Absolutely, sir.
How could you be so certain?
I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir.
Me has been dealing with my non-night owly heritage throughout most of this week. Yep, that's hell. I literally know the feeling right now, Zach. I'm currently insomniac.
Yes, what then?
She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir.
9 on the dot, you say?
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she'd finished, sir.
9. The time of the murder.
I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course.
Precisely 9 then.
Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m.
How could you be so sure?
Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. Her poor vocabulary is one that's quite hard to forget. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir.
Why would she be so particular about the time?
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
Absolutely, sir.
Absolutely?
Yes, sir, as in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine.
How come you're so very certain?
Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, favored me with an, embracer, sir.
Embrace? Is that French for embrace?
It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek.
Why would she have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was under something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. Ellipses. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Tusk. Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
I can't let this happen, can I? Wait, please wait!
Yes? Does the defense have something to add?
One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright.
She's trying to establish an alibi, you fuck, Phoenix.
I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was disappointment, really.
I see. Excuse me, what exactly was this a disappointment?
Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I'd had little chance with her lover there.
What did he say? What did you say?
Rather, quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
I object. That was objectionable. Ellipses. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see.
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barista there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
Oof. You fool!
I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room.
That's right, sir.
Huh.
Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person?
Simple. It was
The bellboy! Jesus Christ, sir, I did not do shit.
the man who checked in with Miss May.
Ugh.
Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Ugh. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and the defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
They were having a three-way. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. And again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis... Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May's testimony: the victim dodged an attack then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. Okay. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving.
Not, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you got a laugh? Yes, laugh at the fool in Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Trying to do some illegal shit as a lawyer.
Unfortunately, there was nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That voice scared me a bit. I thought, like, what's the best way for like April May, you know? Like, I just felt like, oh hey, you're playing Tomodachi Life. You know, speaking of lives, I write books on lives. No. There you go, I got rid of it. The man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Ellipses. Can you tell me about him? Where is it? Come on. No way, Joe's. Isn't it Jose? There's no accent about the E, so it's just Joe's. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Well, she ain't gonna talk. See how Grossberg's doing. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... Wasn't it? Yeah, it wasn't a very memorable painting. Ah, Joe's, a traditional Spanish name. What's this? Old photos? There are two lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the back. DLC Incident Exhibit A, DLC Incident Exhibit B. Also nicely plugged. Thank you. They were done by System 509. Let's take a look at these. Why would Grossberg have a picture of this man? This might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. I'm just borrowing it. I'll return it later. Photograph. On the back, the words DL6 Exhibit Z. Z? The fucking... It'd be Z, first off. Secondly, B. Are written in pencil. Alright, I believe next we go to the hotel.
Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that.
No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say.
Huh? Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We could charge a premium for the room, of course. It'll be great for business, sir.
Whoa! Miss May hasn't been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I could bring you.
Can I get a free room?
Absolutely not, sir.
About Miss May.
Oh, her, sir? Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said.
Do what? I think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of... danger.
Here we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Mr. Bellboy, God is watching. How many women have you actually slept with?
0, sir. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him.
A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel?
Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Want to see my badge? Speaking of badge.
I'm sorry. All I could think about during the trial was the hotel. I wasn't paying much attention to the evidence.
Take a look at this photo.
Ellipses. That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May.
Can you agree that he's a fuck?
How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him?
An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Well, sure, why not?
Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I'll be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and write it! Bellboy's affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May could play dumb to this. You again? Can't you take a hit and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? Yes. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. Alright, simmer down, Skillet. I like that. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. Been there, done that, Phoenix. Only shave it if you need to. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you...
Where did you?
Ha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting somewhere. Push it hard. Okay. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been a witness to murder your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation.
Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer.
Yes! Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive.
Why are you pumping your fist in the air?
Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Oh, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? Ellipses. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Ellipses. When he's like that, I feel like she could reach through the glass and strangle you. Mr. Red White at last. Could you imagine if she was a mother? I don't want to eat your vegetables, sweetie. I don't want to eat my vegetables.
Eat your goddamn fucking vegetables.
Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Now, let's have a chat. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold. It's so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
No, that doesn't. But I'm afraid it's scum-sucking lawyer.
Bottom? Also, you just admitted that you're an accomplice, get fucked, big tits. I can't tell. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? What the fuck is with that table, seriously? What's with the surreal decor?
Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the?
Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by.
Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantesque vocabulary?
What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me to contact with the elite of the elite, so I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged.
What a fruitcake!
Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you've come to meet me like this.
What does he mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Guys, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Let's just, have a look around, though. He's a cuck.
I like the chair in the corner, it speaks to me.
An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Awards, Special Good Try Prize. There was Judges and Special, kind of stand out. I always love, I don't know if anyone has like seen the anime, but in the sub, they make White go between Japanese and English. So literally the first thing you hear him say in the anime is, "What's your name? Thy name, give me the name. What's your name?" A statue of a man holding up the world. The blue corpse sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
Truly a work of art, but probably too beauticious for you to appreciate, correct?
I think it's a little too beauticious for just about anyone to appreciate. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the, thing.
It is modelled on my body, see? Well, does its sleek, round-out look not inspire you?
Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original, worth 5 million for sure.
Huh. You want to see my badge?
I am terribly sorry. That really doesn't seem to concern me at all.
Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not?
Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Looks like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. I saw this at Goodwill for $10, fuckhead.
Yes, but the one you saw at Goodwill most disputably have the Gemini logo in the corner. I am familiar with the words of AI generated.
Sorry, give me a second. Sorry, actually, 2 secs. Right, sorry about that. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly.
Ellipses. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases, I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand, although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
You raise a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May.
Oh! The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement.
What kind of company is Blue Corp, anyway?
Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White on Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course, which is why you do not see a single shred of the color blue anywhere in this office. Fantabulistic, is it not?
There's something that's been bothering me.
Yes? What might that be?
That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. He's wearing a blue thong.
Don't look in my trousers. My very tiny penis can only be covered by so much single line of fabric. Oh?
Just yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Ellipses. Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
Oh, thank you for correcting me. Thank you for confirming I was right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Huh? A lawyer?
No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
What?
Die!
He punched me.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty.
What?
Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. Your compensation, rather. Ellipses. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
Then you must ask him. Why is it that his painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Ellipses. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss.
Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat.
Ahem!
You touch my spiky hair, your skin will be hanging in my office.
Jesus Christ! Whoa, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
Well, I've not seen her yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. How about my badge will cheer you up?
Sorry, my boy. I don't think I can help you with that.
So, you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see? I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
All right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Well, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
So, you noticed.
How could I not? It's faded! Mr. White came to my office to beat me out to my Microsoft Dinosaur CD, cut me off, and he took my cheap painting.
And he took my red stapler. I love that red stapler. It's my stapler. I should get back what's rightfully mine. I suppose I should have guessed your work. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. You'll love us. I'm actually... Fuck it. It's not something I can claim to understand. But you and Mr. White are lovers, aren't you?
My boy!
You sent that painting to him. As a sign of undying love.
My boy, please, you're letting your fancies run away with you. Where do you get these bizarre ideas?
I don't know. I sometimes think of this stuff when, you know, people don't defend those close to my boss. I don't understand how you could...
That's because I'm not. We're not. Don't be ridiculous. Enough. I'll swallow my pride and tell you all.
Hey, what do you swallow when you're with Red White? That's my... I knew it, they are lovers!
No, we are not lovers! Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
Name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He knows judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case.
Just saying, I absolutely did reference DL6 in a thing you could possibly read.
It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
A medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed.
Yeah, I noticed I'm not blind. Hey, I didn't say you were. I think you're the only one in the chat that has actually read my work.
As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
But I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Well, shame on them. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. I would imagine a murder took place here. Miss Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases Chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Faye. That's Mia's and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I have tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... Oh, the record stops there. Zamir New Grossberg. How was I noticing your science point to this important evidence? Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part's here in the end. S. Suicide? Ugh. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I could use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Jesus Christ. I don't know about politician suicide. The word right is written in pencil at the top. But yeah, dipshit Grossberg said she was an intern for his office. Are you paying attention? She worked under him. She didn't know him though, right? Check him. Which file to check? T to Z. T, U... I know, W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken?
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me! If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia?
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every single one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company's built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Secretary's office, hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away.
Wait a sec, Mr. White! You're wrong, Mr. White.
No, you're wrong, Mr. Wrong.
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it!
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed but could be violent.
What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner! The hatchet man! The liquidator! The killer man!
What?
Mr. White, this is another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police! Now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You were a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you!
I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. This case is good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you incompetent.
I feel faint.
Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right?
Detective Gumshoe, I'll present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fay.
What?
Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in and on it, of course, Hedgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man have to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Huh? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait, Maya. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke.
Oh man, Gumshoe, shame your VA decided to take it.
Hey, it's a good voice for a detective. He's not exactly had the best luck, so why not get a voice that matches that, you know, pal?
No way. No, really, I was kidding, but thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway.
If you say so, mate.
But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind.
It's like, have you like heard his dub voice actor? In like the anime, he's like,
You got this kind of voice! Run, pal, freeze!
I don't know, don't really have the same tone.
Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change. You know, the crime is the same old story. Oh, Jesus.
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gone worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. They almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I'd end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
Or I'll be there goes back to Crane Village. Kudain, but sure. And you think it'd be like, given its village, you think it'd be a village about Crane the bird? No, it's just nothing but like cranes, the machines. They couldn't be bothered to finish the houses, so people just live in the cranes.
Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah, Phoenix, look!
Oh, sorry, wrong room.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today would be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me.
What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story?
I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie, to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy.
Edgeworth, you've changed. Hmm? Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix?
Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What?
Okay, let's do this.
You're still sexy.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
As the details of the events are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere.
I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name! These two are great together.
My name is Red White. My friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey?
That would be a negatory. No, I did not.
You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder.
Correct.
And you witnessed the murder from there.
Ahem. Why tell you what you already know?
Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
What friends those who leech off you?
Just because I pay them doesn't mean they're any less of my friends, thank you very much. Why, I pay them so much they no longer have to be reminded about my birthday through money.
If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing.
Ooh. I hope you have made peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix. Witness's account.
Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
This dude is the Paul brothers combined. Oh, God.
Well, I mean, he drove people to suicide. So, yeah, he has his own suicide forest. Let me just clear my glasses a moment, excuse me. Okay.
Huh. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendants. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Death penalty for this man.
Blah, 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 blah.
Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked, by you, and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail.
The victim ran to the left and you gave chase.
Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right.
Oh. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Ugh. Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court?
Both are right, really. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What? Because he was in the room, you dumbasses. It's so obvious. It's so obvious once you've, played the game before. Duh.
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been?
In the law offices of Faye & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, there's no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Scallion!
Yeah, and if you understand your lefts and rights in one's perspective.
The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
Ellipses. Oh! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize.
You'll want to talk, sexy lips?
Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
Huh. That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Sure, you're rich. You get as many tries as you want until you're free to go. 2, 3, 4. And yeah, twice.
Objection!
Mr. White! The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I'll refrain from using this phrase from now on. It sounds stupid coming out of you.
Your Honor, if you can ask this witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor.
I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
Objection!
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor.
Yeah, we want justice! Don't let it get away!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony, the crowd's on my side.
No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White?
Okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap.
Good thing we packed the courthouse with Mia stands. Good move. Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall.
You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that, the glass light.
Right, the one that I've fallen over at the scene. Phoenix. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes?
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Objection!
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo. There is a big problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred.
Correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Look at this!
These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, know that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you would have recognized that broken shard as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Take a look at these. Those news of the prosecutor. Wrong evidence, Your Honor. Mr. White?
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? I forgot about Edgeworth.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap.
Wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who?
No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Thaco law offices. That is when I saw the accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White has been to the office well before the murder took place, when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then.
Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the basest conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping.
Ahem, leave it to me.
I feel faint. Hey, I'm first now, shame. Downside with a channel like mine, Adam. Not many people.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Thaco law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Huh.
No, you can turn that. Can I turn that off? Really? I've never seen it as an option. Oh, wait, hold on. I see it. All right, okay. Right, I'll definitely take care of that next stream then. Thanks, Adam. I genuinely didn't know. I thought because I didn't see it as an option in the chat, I thought that was something that was like left on. So, all right, I'll definitely take care of that by next stream.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify when it had fallen over, by the sound?
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Huh, right.
I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices.
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Playing Tomodachi Life Others in the background is a contrast. Oh god, that must proper fuck you up. Why are you doing that, Zach? Turn off the stream if you're going to play Tomodachi. I don't want to confuse you. Christ.
Do you want to have a discussion about...
Your Honor, what the fuck?
Oh, I am very versed in this topic.
I only know because a friend of mine who also streams turned his off because I was the only one there and he didn't want me to be... Okay, well, your friend's a spiteful asshole. Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those are obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went into the Fay & Co. law offices.
Well, I'll talk about that later, but I was talking about the glass light stand now.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
No, he's a good guy. I added the last part. Right, okay.
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not?
He says like a beautiful light stand. I like to imagine it's literally just like a glass stick. Like, no like fancy design or anything like that.
That is all.
Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Why did you tap Mia's phone?
Let us no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts.
Sorry, that was me. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality.
Uh-oh. Don't tell me I run out of ammo.
Tusk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia!
Get down on your knees and beg, Phoenix.
Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Yeah! Hey, Phoenix! Gah! That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia. That's right, I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Confused? Don't be. I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But... we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. Receipt for a glass light stand. The date of purchase is the day before the murder. Like, I think Jack pointed this out when he was playing it, but no one checked the other side of that goddamn receipt.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright.
Huh.
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
The wiretapping.
So, I'm going to bullshit my way out of this and see if you can... Oh, you had something already. I see.
Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Huh. Well, a glass light stand. And the date of the purchase, why, that's the day before the murder.
You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fayco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
Come on!
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's using it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Guilty.
Phoenix is bring your back to work day. Be like someplace which Tuesday's making a case.
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims.
However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Oh.
Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial for Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Gah. The witness will stay. Mia, Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Mia's memo, a list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I also think I'd like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defendant, the defendant, yeah, even I got tongue twisted reading that, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Huzzah! Not guilty verdicts. Be sure to check out books if you like to read stuff.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later. Chief, Mia! Can I cop a feel before you go? I may be the chief, but this is the body of a 17-year-old, Phoenix. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face! Mia! What are you talking about? It's me, Maya! Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her! I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this! See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Mia Faye? Maya Faye, sorry. Trying to be my sister.
Well, I'm dead, trying to possess my younger sister's body.
Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and co law officers. It's got a good ring to it. The fucking Mia dies and immediately claims the office, changes her name, just that. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting. Okay, wait up. Yay! Right, it's automatically going to go to the next case, I think. So I'm actually going to get a drink a moment. So just 2 ticks. Alright, I'm back. Crack check. That was alright. Oh, that's better.
Ugh, you're disgraceful for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon. No, it is you who shall gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you will ever see. See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Yeah! A warrior's sword gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. Will the Steel Samurai destroy the evil magistrate? Find out next time in The Evil Magistrate's Defeat. Yeah, speaking of drinks, canned water. What, the tab not good enough for you? You don't like the taste of microplastics? No, I don't like the taste of microplastics, funnily enough, Adam. I don't at all. Also, what do you mean by the tab? Oh, the tap. Sorry. Tap water is completely fine. I don't mind tap water. Yeah, there's something about canned water that tastes different. Tap water is perfectly drinkable. It's like that case. Try to explain without sounding like a fucking psychopath, a schizo. It's like, because of the summer, the water is a bit warm. Like, I'm just chilling it in the fridge for a while, like right now, because the pipes are heating up in the sun big time. So I'm just like, maybe canned water will be good for now, once summer ends, until the summer ends. Then I can actually have a chilled glass of water from the tap. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Whoa! Stop moving that broom around! Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? What, Nick? You mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old. Then what the hell are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. That's 17. See, I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. They said his power was maximum. I really worry about kids these days. 6'7", Nick. All right, bye. You can shut the fuck up now.
Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. Why don't I bother speaking so many misspells? A mother's past is my trial. Mia's murder was a talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law officers. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Oh, new webtoon. Should probably get that read after the stream. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life! He skewered a villain with a samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office quick, please, Nick! Maya's here, watching television. Is she still in a dressing gown? Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai War of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found struck through the body. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Yes, Wright & Co. law officers. What? Nick! It's a Steel Samurai! What? Yes. Yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. You want to see my badge first? What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor, poor ego. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine someone, like, constantly showing something off because they have a fragile ego to have. You know, they want people to be reminded of stuff they did. Imagine having that ego. God. The shamelessness of some people, I swear. Disgusting. It's a running joke, Maya. You'll understand when you're older. Ask your mother. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Well, Powers, our client, that's him! Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, 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 whoa! What are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No, no! This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no, oh no!
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday, actually. It was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. When 5 came around, and the staff gathered at the studio, The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize to my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Oldie Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Oldie Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Oh, Will Powers. Good guy around. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 and I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
Ah, come on me. Gotta love modern autocorrect, eh, lads? So you were sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go! I wanted about $10, she asked for autographs. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome. Aren't you excited?
Hey, you there! You want in? You gotta go through me!
Sorry. We're, lawyers.
Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out.
Gawkers?
Gawkers! Sightseers! Tourists! I know the type. You heard about the incident that came to snoop around. Use today. Something horrible happens and all you can think of is sightseeing. Wasting your time in a place like this. Don't you have jobs you should be doing, or do lawyers that work like the rest of us? Maybe you should become a lawyer too. Sounds like life is worth left around the place when I was younger. There's a mind difference and you would demonstrate Chibi clothes. What do they use these days? My son of talent's called in.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today.
So, what do you do here at the studios?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days.
No, you were a star?
Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie.
Wow.
This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been ridiculed. Sorry, he's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer.
We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty.
Powers, of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job.
What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Should I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why does she have a Gollum voice but with more pep in his voice?
Well, Gollum is like this. Precious. Well, I guess I kind of see what you mean.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers.
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, we're here as Mr. Powers' request.
Huh! I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in.
This lady here thinks she owns this place, obviously.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Might get going early to get some extra rest. Hope this stream in these cases go well. No worries, Zach. I'll be wrapping it up in like 20 minutes anyway. Have a good rest, dude.
Hope it all goes well for you.
And enjoy the rest of more enjoy playing more Tomodachi Life when you get back to it. I saw I'd leave Hammer's eyes when I stabbed. I mean... Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
Well, that's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get.
Don't tell me you're new! Why would you tell me that? I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? You didn't seem to be lying. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She can't be suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before.
Well, looks like it's just us, Tommy, an author of some books and a loser. What a sitcom. Wait, but you described me twice, so what are you there? Were you the director of the sitcom? Weird. Look, if you're gonna call me out in one sentence, not Anda, alright?
Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs of the studio, metaphorically and literally. But let us see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Oh, of course.
Powers request. Document proving Will Powers requested for an attorney. I sure doesn't get me past that security lady. Mom, have a look at this. It's a letter request from Mr. Powers.
Huh? Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scroll.
Powers request given to the secretary, security lady.
To think we would entrust his fate to you to such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass, but only left from here, toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick.
Huh?
There were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you.
Well, time to go, Nick.
50 cents!
Kind of Global Studios added to the court record. I can't really, we didn't read back in my day. We taught oral stories to pass down knowledge.
Hey! I knew that murderer from the other day.
It's that confused detective.
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window.
So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can't blame other people. Sorry, I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always a next case. He's in a tiff because you didn't make out with him after that last trial.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on the case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. So how's your investigation going, Detective?
Well, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right. So, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got?
What I got?
The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Jack's autopsy report. Time of death, 15th of October at 2:30 p.m. Cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested?
Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At the time, there's no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, I'll security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. That's a searle. Only people can use... My people can use that word. We're taking it back, pal. I remember my mate was like doing impressions of like that agent from like Dorkley's videos, like the video game agent, and he did like if like Gumshoe was like being appointed something else. It's like you can't use PAL. The only PALs I want to see are my buddies and on European game cases. Slow, fuck me, I'm tired. Clearly you are, like, Jesus, dude. You've been in the sauna a bit too long. Your brain's getting muddled. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady.
Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person?
When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
What? What kind of evidence?
Well, that, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See that camera up at that gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! We're fucked! Utterly fucked! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy.
What's wrong, pal? You seem down.
Don't look so happy when you say that.
Ho 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 ho!
We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha!
I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. There's a big welcome sign about the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. A man is dead, Gumshoe has attacked, man. Yeah, what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
Don't worry about it. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it too.
The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
Hey, it's locked! It's like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Oh yeah, it's probably examine the camera as well. Hey, there's a camera there.
That's a security camera. It takes photos out of the people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where.
There's another plate on the camera, STI 307. That must be the camera ID number. You think we're going to see Penny? In 10 minutes probably, you know. Oh, now I've got to talk to Olbach again.
Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts.
I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough. She doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Ugh. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, man?
Huh? Oh, that. I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at it, too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you?
Yeah! Good one, Sonny!
She thinks I was joking. Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense?
Oh, yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's great, I tell you. Hammers took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
About the security camera.
Oh, yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? And when someone's playing Kirby Air Riders. Then it snaps a photo. Apparently it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over at the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool themed snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this!
Ladies first.
Oot.
No clues here. The metal gate on the drain there has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet.
Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate.
Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest.
Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid!
Oh, yeah, it's that thing. The thing you use to dry your laundry. What, a clothes horse?
Yeah.
Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? Makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Aww. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
T-bone steak.
That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What?
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else do they keep in a film studio? There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, it must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Should be able to move in. Yep. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I say you're already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and biscuits. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? Autism, Nick. I, kind of like samurai movies. Kinda. You know, speaking of biscuits, I might have some later. There's some fucking digestives that I got. They're like digestives with Jaffa cakes inside them, and they're so fucking nice. I'm gonna add more after the stream. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers'. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it, you mean. Borrow. Card key. Card key for studio employees. Grants entry to Studio 1. Oops.
You know, Sonny, if you're gonna waste my time, then you can just... Oh, no, you're just gonna leave. Okay.
I think I have to examine. Yeah. The entrance Studio 1. Digusters. Is that like the extra 5? No, digestives. Like they're called, like the name of the biscuit is digestives. They're like big round biscuits with chocolate on top. This studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. All right, we're in. She's way too early for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real-life megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! This guy has more trouble than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. Well, where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I want to be the director. Maybe the Steel Samurai. I think he's being serious. Careful, those things do kind of fit. Well, clapperboards? I thought clapperboards, they're not that bad. They're surprisingly easy to hold. I was actually planning on getting one to sync up audio stuff. Look, a ladder! That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. We're broke as shit, you could say. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer are there. Sorry, were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind... No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. What is it with the first game? Like, they have a lot of fucking implications in the first game. More than I realized now that I say this shit out loud. So much you're getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. These women be horny. Who wrote this? A man, makes sense. Yeah, a man wrote it, but a woman handled all of the translation, and she has changed some of the lines to make them work. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go with that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. Gumshoe, what are you staring at? Like, seriously. What are you doing here? The murder occurred in Studio 1. Why are you here? Excuse me.
What? You're still here?
I see dead people, pal. Hey, look at that, Adam. You're number one again.
Really? You look as though you seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be.
But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day.
What?
Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am?
Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and tell him quick, you spiky-head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh?
We were just talking to the assistant in studio when—
She's not even a full-time employee! Oh, you youngins are like that nowadays. Running your mouths like there was no tomorrow saying this and that and the other thing. Well, I would else hear you. We do think about 20 elders, but then we did all this crying shame you today. We upon the—
She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Planet needs her. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the day of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 PM that day. 1 PM is when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. I think it was 307, wasn't it? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one that always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with his photo as evidence. Huh? Something printed it on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo. Taken at the gate between the entrance to the studios. October 15th, 2 PM, photo number 2. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. I literally learned that with Red White. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is the security lady. Yeah, put her in her place. Signed to retirement home. Alright, perfect ending spot, really. Yep, gonna end the stream here. So, this has been Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys like what you see and you see more, please share, let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we are going to proceed into the trial and see what we can ascertain when we put Old Bag on the witness stand. If you want to help support the channel, links are thrown in PayPal down below. Completely optional, you don't have to. Thanks for looking in the first place. Check out Honest Bonds, Last Flight to Trend, Zoa, and Shadows. Links in the description as well as all the links, all the wonderful artists who contribute to the amazing art you have seen on stream. And yeah, that's all I got to say, really. And subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao.